Where are we now? What is going on, guys? It's your boy Poe from Poe Boys. And there's not an E there because I got this from a gas station, and Po' Boy is a sandwich in Louisiana and they don't have an E, but I have an E. This video is going to be about the F-250. Y'all haven't seen that in a little bit because the truck's turbos went out. Whenever we bought the truck, it had brand new turbos, and the problem with that is whoever replaced them didn't replace the lines. And that's a big problem because when you see oil lines, these guys right here, these oil lines, they have bendy spots in them right here so you can bend it, as well as these hard lines themselves bend. And here, the oil feed is right there, and what happens is there's soot and debris that films over time. The problem is whenever they got replaced, the person didn't replace this line. All the debris was stuck inside the oil fill right here, so it was blocking the oil, not letting the turbos get oil in their bearings. And that's a big problem because turbos need oil in their bearings, and if they don't have that, then they're gonna break over time. The bearings will get play in the shaft and they'll eventually burn up and possibly destroy your motor if they get grenaded. What we did was we got new turbos because the ones that we have are bad. There's a ton of shaft play. And you can see in this guy right here, there's no shaft play at all. Trying to move it back and forth, the shaft does not move. But what happened was there was no oil, so the bearings just burnt up. And inside of that turbo, you could hear these fins right here grinding on the inside of that. And that's very bad. And it'll take those metal chunks, grind them down, and then throw it all the way back into your intake, which is very bad. So we got brand new Borg Warden turbos, just a little bit bigger than stock, just so they can make a little bit more power. But we're gonna put these turbos in the truck. This right here is an Egr Delete. I'm gonna install that as well. One of the guys that was on my recent video with the Rouse Mustang, he's letting me use his shop, who has a few two-post lifts. He's gonna show me around and let me use his stuff, so thank you very much to John for that. My buddy Austin is gonna be towing the truck from my house to the shop, so thank you to him as well. We're gonna go ahead and load the truck up and get ready to go. All right, so these guys just cleaned both their trucks so we can take some truck pictures. He's got 24s on 35s. Nate has 20s on 35s. We're just taking some truck pictures. I'll post them in the Instagram. Follow me at right there. Instagram, right there. Want to do a burnout?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to do a burnout? All right, let's have Brent go first and then we'll do Nate. Turn the Minimax up to 10.
Good.
What? Look at the tracks. Oh my gosh. All right, go ahead, Nate. Just do it in the grass. And that was badass. That's going to make it.
Badass doing it.
What's up, dog? So we got the truck going. He's squatted down pretty bad, and golly, this thing is eek. It'll run. We just gonna limp all the way down there. That's what we're gonna do.
No, we ain't limping. Limping's for babies.
All right, let's tie this puppy down. We got the turbos right there on the inside. We got all the stuff we need to fix it on the outside. All right, guys, so we got the truck tied down. This thing's pulling it, the old 7.3. Of course, 6.4 turbos go out. Either way, we're gonna make our way down to the shop and hopefully we're gonna be good. We're gonna get some gas along the way, check the straps, make sure they're all tight. We're just gonna go and get working on those turbos. And here is the shop. Golly, that's a nice shop. There's Mr. John right there and that Mustang. All right, so this is the shop right here. Golly, this is nice. Oh, golly.
And my Jeep.
And your Jeep?
Yeah.
So this is all yours?
Oh yeah.
Golly, that's awesome.
All these run, except this one. This one has a 460 that goes in it.
These things are sweet.
Dean Styles built it. Top cams, Edelbrock aluminum heads, Edelbrock intake, quick fuel, and so it should be about 505, 515, and then about 550 in torque. I can get traction. It'll be a cool car.
Dang, completely stock. What the heck?
Everything.
That is insane. I'm in like a little wonderland right now. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. All right, guys, so we got the truck loaded up, ready to go, ready to get on the lift right there. So we're gonna pop the hood and start working on it. As soon as we get back, we gotta grab some oil catch cans. And thank you again, Mr. John. This is awesome. Thank you for letting us use your lift here and shop. That's freaking awesome. Not many people get that opportunity to just work on stuff, and it's awesome you're letting us have it.
Anytime at all.
So let's go ahead and get those catch cans and be back. So we just went to Pizza Hut, ordered one pizza, and they're like, oh, we messed up your order. So they gave us 2. We got 2 pizzas. Let's go work on a freaking truck.
Let's go.
I said, oh.
So we're back at the shop. Here are all these tools. We're gonna break those out. We got a desk set up right there. We got the Bluetooth speak. As soon as we get done eating, goal is to get it done by tomorrow about midday. So let's see how much we can get done tonight. Okay, so what we have to do is take out those two batteries right there. That one right there and that one right there. We need to get to the turbos down here, which is going to be the hard part. That really is the only hard part in doing this right here. Take out the air box, take out the whole EGR since we're doing a delete on that. We're gonna have to take out this coolant reservoir right here, take out the fuel system, and from there we'll be able to pull these turbos out. Get some fluids out. Oh my gosh, your shirt's soaked, dude. So Austin's working on the fuel system right there. I'm working on getting this EGR off. It's loose as of right now. I just need to pull it out. There we go. Like everyone always talks about is how freaking dirty it is inside of there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. See this right here, this EGR? Trash. We're gonna take out these right here because I'm replacing all that EGR stuff with that blue pipe right there. That blue pipe's gonna sit right here. It'll be super easy. Lemon squeezes. What is going on, guys? This is Poe and I got black hands because we've been working on this truck right here. So currently we have the EGR off, we have the fuel system off, the turbos are back here. Soon we're gonna have to lift up the truck 6 inches so we can get to the bolts behind the turbos. Just a few more things. I'm trying to get this EGR system out of the way so that way it's just completely out of the way. We won't have to worry about it at all. So right now we're taking out the inner fender well because the other side of the EGR goes inside of there. You see that little goofy springy looking like a slinky like pipe? That pipe right there is EGR pipe. We need to get behind this up under this fender liner and we'll be able to take it out from the exhaust side or right through there. So now we've got this EGR pretty much taken out, all the bolts for it. Now we just gotta actually take it out. This requires a level of finesse that not many people are blessed with. You gotta twist it. There we go. There we go. Oh! All right, guys, it's the next day. I'm gonna go ahead and get back started on this. Austin isn't here yet. Mr. John's there. They're doing yard work, but it's gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the rest of this process right here. But it's not an esophagus because that's what your mouth is. All right, so this turbo wheel right here, the reason why we're doing this whole process is for the EGR delete, which we already got those taken off. But this turbo right here built a whole ton of play in it. You see that right there? That is no bueno. That is bad. So I can hear the turbo spinning the wheel, grinding on the wall of the inside of that turbo right there. And this right here is a compressor wheel. So what happens is it'll push all that stuff through there into your intake. And that is no bueno, so we're replacing that mug. This is kind of a very important thing to do right now. My dad's gonna get rid of the Sequoia soon, so we gotta get this truck up and running. That's why I haven't been able to post that much this week. But until then, we're just gonna keep on getting this thing good to go. As soon as we can get this truck up and running, then I'll get back to my normal schedule. So sorry about that. Thank you, and sorry for the inconvenience. So Mr. John just brought his 7.3 dually, and he wants to take me on a ride in it. He said it's pretty quick, so let's go see what this is like. Dang, this thing will get up and go. Because I'm covered in grease, my hands are black. The EGR delete, however, is completely done. Up there, you can see that silver block plate. That used to be a coolant line that went to the EGR, as well as one up top. All right, guys, so I'm back with the truck. Pulled this off the truck right here, and look at this. This right here is kinked. You see right here, this is kinked. That is why we were not getting oil, as well as residue in here. It probably just blocked that whole line up, and that is bad. So that's what it's supposed to look like, and that's what it looks like. Up there, that's why we have shaft play, because this turbo wasn't getting any oil. Austin's back. We're getting the last bolts out of the back of the turbos, and this is a freaking process. Ooh, Austin, we're getting somewhere. Woo! Got it. Okay, so that was the last of all the bolts we had to take out of the back of this thing. And oh my gosh, that was insanely hard. Way harder than it should have ever been. We didn't lift the cab, by the way. We're gonna come back tomorrow and get this mug done. I wasn't able to get the cab lifted up because you're supposed to lift the cab up about 6 inches, if not all the way up. 2 hours later and the turbo is freaking out. This turbo is ready to get taken out too. They're both super loose. This turbo is completely out. I just need to lift it out of there, which is gonna be fun. Jumping onto a wet floor. Let's see how that goes. It's not half as easy as people say it is. All right, guys. A few days later in a Poe that has no freaking clue what he's doing, turbos are out. Everything's good. Time to get those puppies and that one over there, and we're throwing those in here. Let's freaking do it. All right, folks, we got the turb skis right here, and as you can see, this one right here is the new one. Let's let that focus. This one right here is the new one, and there is no shaft play in that. And then let's check this guy out. Look at that. So as soon as you hear a sound that's funky, do not keep driving, because you can see on these right there, you see how that fin isn't straight? Look on these ones. See how those fins are perfectly straight? That fin right there is not perfectly straight because it was grinding down on the side casing of the turbo, which is really, really bad. So we need to make sure not to let that happen again. We're gonna get these turbos, the new ones, put on the truck. Oh boy, almost fell. Hi, you see my shadow? Look, it's a rabbit. Just kidding, neck yourself. Okay, so these turbos are in, the new turbos are completely in, they're seated right and everything, I think. So let's keep on going, tighten everything back up, put everything back in the truck, and L. All right, guys, this is as far as I'm gonna get done for this video. As of right now, I got the truck, turbos are in, fuel system's back in, just button up some more things. All of the charge piping on the cold side is good to go, except I need to put this boot back on. Need to attach some of those manifolds up there, which shouldn't be too hard. And from there, I mean, it's really just gonna be button it back up. It's nothing crazy. That's gonna be all for this video. I'm gonna post a part 2 later on and get the truck driving, and once it's back together. But this is all I'm gonna do for this video. Just need to get some more content posted because I haven't posted in a little bit. The truck should be running tomorrow, and hopefully we can get a few races in, because that'd be pretty fun. Keep an eye out for content. This is gonna be just part 1. Part 2 will be a little bit later. My hands are black, and so is my arm. But thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, because there's gonna be more racing, having fun, and doing all the above, just like I always do. Just don't care, have fun with life. There's no reason not to do that. Share it to anyone you want, anyone who likes diesels or maybe doesn't know how to work on diesels. It's really not that hard. All you gotta do is make sure whenever you put something somewhere, just keep track of it so you can put it back in the same spot. But other than that, guys, thank you very much. Have a freaking great day, and remember to freaking send it.